It is Pluto of Pluto's Muse. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm sick. I'm only getting sicker by the minute. What's up? This is crazy. I can't believe this. I do not feel my best, and I have no idea why. I blame children. I blame all the children. But this is going to be another timeless general collective reading. Whenever you see this is when it should resonate most. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. Check the description box down below to book a personal reading. Book a personal reading with me for further guidance if you need it. Channel songs are down below as well. I am not feeling this. Like, I don't know what's going on with me. I have to get content out. I have to get content out. I have to get readings done. And unfortunately, I cannot breathe out of one of my nose. Like my nostrils. Not my nose. One of my nostrils. This is crazy to me. What about those last two readings, y'all? First off, have you noticed? Somebody in here is probably going to watch this and you're not even going to know what readings I'm talking about, but in the last two readings I did, regardless of when you see this, love seems like a huge theme. So whoever comes across this video, love may be a huge theme right now for you. All right? Or it's coming up this way. I have no idea why. Sometimes, okay. Sometimes when I do these readings, I'm not going to lie. There will be bits and pieces that I'll channel that make sense to me, but majority of the reading will not resonate. Okay? That's how I know when you guys are like, oh my God, it resonates with me. Da, da, da. That's how I know that I'm channeling, because I could be talking to a Gemini right now. First off, shout out to Haley. Shout out to Haley. Haley, I love you. Who's a Gemini stellium, Haley. But no, sometimes when I do these readings, I can't resonate. Or not can't resonate, but I don't resonate. Especially when they're like love readings and things like that. You know what? This is making me want to do a singles love read. For those of you that are watching, how single are you? Can we be transparent? How single are you? Because I am somebody like, and I have no shame in my game. Like, I'm not embarrassed to say it. I am like a hermit for real. Like, when it comes down to being single, I don't know how you guys operate. I really feel like it's because I have all the Scorpio placements. And it's such a big misconception that Scorpios are like fixed signs, are the type of people. Like, don't get me wrong. If you're in a relationship or if you like someone, you can get hyper fixated on them. Okay? If you're a fixed sign, if you have fixed placements, you're stubborn. So you'll hold on to people and be like super loyal to people that you probably shouldn't be holding on to, right? So when you finally, not saying you shouldn't hold on to, because when it's the right person, it's the right person. You're loyal for life, right? You want to be loyal for life. But when you finally break away from people and you're single, again, I don't know about y'all, but my healing era, or like me just being single and like independent, has been a very extensive cycle of my life. And I've always been this way. Like, when I'm in periods of singleness, even in between like relationships, I tend to be very isolated. And it's just the high priestess in me, the part of me that just really just understands the value of healing, right? So when all these love readings come up and stuff like that, I get so excited channeling, but I don't relate. I never relate. And it's probably because there isn't anybody in my energy that I'm talking to, but also I feel like it's because I'm not gonna talk to any exes or, people who I've finished talking to. So that just makes me want to do a love reading that's completely new. Okay? And if any of you are like me, which I'm sure some of you are, if you're not talking to anybody right now, like not dating anybody right now. Maybe you got somebody in mind that you like, but you are single. You've been healing. You've been grinding. Um, grinding. You've been grinding, and I mean working. Okay. And you've been focused on allowing the universe to send you healthy love. Then this reading is going to be for you. All right. I'm going to label it like a singles reading, something like this. Whether you're a masculine or feminine, this reading is going to be for you. So let's use this deck to see what comes up. This is a spur of the moment thing. All right. Because I feel motivated to put out a reading for the people that aren't in connections. I keep getting these themes of people who are already talking to people or who have past people in their energy. But I want to see something new, somebody completely new. So let's see, for my singles, all right? Look, expect powerful change for my singles. Okay? For my people who are completely single, not sleeping with nobody, not talking to nobody, celibate, single, content as well, right? Not single and miserable, because that's another thing. Not single and miserable. Look, prosperity lies ahead. Adjustments are required. They're not required. Some of y'all are completely fine, right? On your own. Some of you guys are in a space where you're ready to align with the right type of people. For some of you, prosperity lies ahead is letting me know that money's coming in. If you are completely single, money's coming in, which is wonderful. Messages for my completely singles. You have a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon and Libra. It could be talking to a Libra. Or somebody in here needs to know that karma's coming in good. Bottom of the deck, you have show the world the real you. You could be an Aquarius or a Libra that I'm talking to. For some of you, you have Libra moon, Aquarius moon. All right. Sun, moon, or rising, north node, Venus. Messages for my completely singles. Look, your hard work is paying off. I love this. Capricorn moons, Capricorn sun, moon, or rising. A time for healing, all right? For some of you, completely singles. I know you might not want to hear it, but it's a time for healing. It's a time to balance practicality and spirituality. Yes, because a new romantic cycle is beginning for you. This is very exciting. Some of you in this reading, you specifically have these moons. You have a Libra moon, a Capricorn moon, or a Taurus moon. Your dreams need a practical plan. I feel like right now, if you're completely single, what's under that? Conclusions are within reach. Yes. Look, your commitment is being tested. For a lot of you, I feel like the commitment that's being tested, look, money. For a lot of you, you could have a Cancer moon as well. For a lot of you, the commitment that is being tested is your commitment to self. All right. And I'm not saying it as in like your commitment to self and not being open to love, but I mean your commitment to self as in your standards, the things that you are, invested in, committed to in your life. If you're committed to a job, a business, if you're committed to your self-development, if you're committed to your healing, this is important right now. I feel like your guides want you to know that love is going to come in. You got two cards letting you know love is coming in. However, there's some things that may need healing. All right, let's see what that's about. Now, again, if I had to be completely transparent with you, I feel like I need to be. Somebody needs to hear this reading and know that this is possible. All right, so for those of you that are like completely single like me, I have been single. And I mean single, not dating anybody, nor sleeping with anybody, anything like that, okay? I have been single. You ready? For how long I've been single? I have been single. And it's not because people aren't, hitting on me or anything like that. I just choose not to entertain people. And like in between, I think I've tried, I've tried to figure out whether I wanted to talk to people or not, but it just didn't work out as planned. But for those of you that are like completely single like me, I have been single since the start of this business. All right. So for those of you that don't know, I started this business back in the end of 2020. I've been completely single and celibate since the end of 2020. Can you believe this? Not making it up. I would swear, but I'm not going to swear right now. All right. But on God. On God. This has been 4 years of being completely single. And to be quite honest, 4 years are the best parts of my life. Like, I feel like I've healed a lot in this period of time. The back and forth of relationships was not cutting it, y'all. Let's see, a win-win outcome in the forecast. And I actually highly recommend that people take time to heal. You know, they say that it takes half the time you are in a relationship to heal completely from that connection, right? So at this point in time, the universe already knows I'm ready. I feel like I'm ready now. This isn't an advertisement, but I'm letting y'all know, like, being a single woman, I think that I've hit a point where I am prepared to work with others, cohabitate again. Messages for a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Yes. I feel like a lot of you that are watching this reading have learned from what you've been through. You could be born in 9, 10, 11. You could be a Scorpio or a Sag that I'm talking to. You could be 38 years old. Some of you guys have definitely learned from what you've experienced in your past. All right? You've taken the time to process what you've been through, and you've retained the wisdom from those lessons. Your hard work is paying off. And I feel like now, because you've done the work, regardless of whether you stay single a little while longer or actually move into a connection, you are prepared for love. You've learned. You've learned. What about your hard work is paying off? Your hard work is paying off. What about this? For my singles. Yes, look. Delight. Some of you guys are born on the 19th. Some of you guys are 19. Some of you guys could be 19. That's pretty young, but some of you guys could be 19. Some of you guys could also be born in October, or yes, you could be a Scorpio or a Libra. Have you been a Scorpio? My guys must know that this is that this is what I need to understand. Some of you guys, you've worked very hard on yourself, and I feel like you're about to come into a season of enjoying your life. All right. I also feel like you've worked very hard on learning how to love your life alone, like on your own. All right. And this is very positive. But I've recently seen so many people pop out and they're like engaged, they're, with someone. And I'm like, I love this for you. So because I love this for them, I'm like, what about the other people who are single, who are more like me, not newly single and shouldn't be talking to people? I'm talking about the people who are single. A time for healing. Why is this coming up for my singles? A time for healing. Why is this coming up? Merkaba. 32. Somebody in here could be 32. Somebody in here could be born in May. You could be a Taurus or a Gemini. I feel like a lot of you are healing things from your past life is what I'm picking up on. All right. If you're currently single, all right, I am getting that some of you are high priestess just like me, or high priest. You could be a male priest or a female priestess. You've been doing a lot of work to connect to the divine, to God, to heal, to help the collective. And I am getting that this is an energy that you, again, have taken the time to really invest in. And part of it is because a lot of you have been working on your healing, past life healing, but also I'm getting like South Node energy. Like a lot of you have done the work or are currently doing the work to completely transition out of your South Node. You're moving out of your South Node energy. All right. Or you're healing this now. You're still healing from past life energies. All right. Trauma that you could have carried from other lifetimes rather than just, you know, the early years of your life. Some of you, it is early years of your life, but others of you, it's about past lifetimes. What about a new romantic cycle begins? Ooh, hold on. What about a new romantic cycle begins? Integration in reverse, though. 30. Some of you could be 30. Some of you could also be born in March. Could be a Pisces or an Aries. A new romantic cycle begins with integration, though. The reason why the new romantic cycle is, what do you call it? Delayed, though, is because somebody is still doing shadow work. Somebody is still doing shadow work. So somebody that I'm talking to, you could be healing, all right? Or you could be healed to a certain degree. We're always healing for the rest of our lives. However, I feel like there's some things about yourself that you are still working through. For some of you, it's about integrating your shadow, so accepting your darker traits, you know, exploring your shadow side, whether that's, I really feel like on your own, you know, whether that's your sexuality or your independence, right? This is something that you're working on. But for others of you, I'm getting an energy here too of like somebody that is having a hard time with I'm not getting that route actually. Because I was going to say somebody could also be having a hard time with integrating their light side. For some of you that I'm talking to, this could be the case. Somebody in here could be having a hard time with integrating their light side. All right, maybe this is why they're healing with the Merkaba. Like somebody could still be holding resentment and negativity from the past. But your dreams need a practical plan. Bottom of the deck, divine masculine. I could be talking to a divine masculine. 22 is coming up. Some of you guys are 22. Some of you guys are born on the 22nd. Some of you guys are Aries or Tauruses. But with your dreams need a practical plan, I definitely get the vibe here that some of you are preparing yourselves to take the lead on something. Ooh, tantric journey. Yeah, I feel like somebody is still in a phase of like, I don't want to say exploring their sexuality. Because again, I don't know about y'all, but you know, again, I've been celibate. So I feel like some of you, this could be solo sexuality. This could also be too like getting clear on what you desire, what type of person you're interested in, what you're attracted to. All right. Becoming the version of yourself that feels like you deserve love is another thing that I'm picking up on. Or that feels prepared to date is another thing that I'm picking up on. Some of you are in this space. This is important for my singles. All right, yeah, I feel like some of you guys have definitely been in a period of waiting, or you're going through some sort of spiritual transformation right now. Messages for my singles. What's the overall energy of my singles read? Did you see that card flip like that? 8 of Cups reverse. Could be talking to a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody is going back to something. What's this about my singles? Judgment. Wow, look at this. Now, some of y'all, who am I talking to? Definitely could be talking to a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, or Taurus in particular, Leo. First off, somebody in here could be trying to go back to their child's parent. If somebody has a child, some of you could be trying to go back to your child's parent. If you're single. All right. Because I'm getting something here about somebody wanting to be in a commitment, maybe wanting to stabilize something that they have a child with. For some of you, you could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, Leo, or you and your person are. For others of you, I'm picking up on an energy here of somebody that is coming back from a period of like getting to know people. Like maybe you, again, like I said, like I might not be on dating apps and things like that, but in between being single for these past couple of years, I've definitely had people that wanted to talk to me or who I considered talking to. But I feel like some of you guys are coming back home to yourself at this time to focus more on your own self-development, to focus more on, again, making practical plans for your dreams. Some of you guys are business owners. Some of you guys are parents. You're taking care of your child. Even if you're not, again, trying to get back with who you have a child with, I'm getting some of you guys are really taking care of yourself right now. All right? Like, in your child, if you have one. What's the energy of my single collective? What's the energy of my single collective? But yeah, I feel like some of you guys are coming back home to yourself. And that came up in that last collective reading. Energy of my collective, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Gemini, Virgo, Aries. Some of you guys are manifesting money. All right, yeah, some of you guys could definitely be manifesting money. Others of you are trying to manifest a commitment. You want a long-term commitment. Messages for my singles. Yes. And you're willing to wait. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yep. Aries, Leo, Sag. Some of you guys are really willing to wait. Look, can't make it up. I love all my single kings and queens. Some of you guys are definitely in alignment with a commitment, or you're getting there. So don't lose hope. Yeah, and I feel like you know that. Like, this truth that I'm telling you, I feel like you know that. That's why this Ace of Swords came up. The universe has already told you this, or you already know this. Your intuition has told you. What's going on outside of my singles? My singles. All right, you got a Knight of Wands. Yeah, because some of y'all not feeling it. Why is this Knight of Wands here? Let me not throw shade. Look. Some of you definitely have somebody from the past that's considering coming your way. All right, could be an Aries, Leo, or Sag, Scorpio. Or somebody outside of you could be changing. High Priestess. Whoa. Wow, all of a sudden, let me see, hold on. Let me keep going. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some people consider that Virgo. Scorpio. Aries, Leo, or Sag. Some of you have somebody from your past outside of you that wants to come back together with you. Okay? For others of you, there's somebody outside of you that is also changing their energy. This person could be becoming, or they could already be in this energy. Because look, you even have a pair. This is a pair. High Priestess and the Magician. I don't know if you know this person, collective, or if this is someone new. One more card for who's outside of them. Some of you could be aligning with someone that is just like you. Look at this. The Emperor. Whoa. Bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles. Look. Oh, some of y'all. Some of you have somebody outside of you who has a very similar energy to you. All right? This person could be very single, very celibate, very passionate. I don't know if this person's passionate about you or passionate about life. Why is the Knight of Wands there? But I feel like this person's ending a phase of going back and forth. Like, yeah, maybe you were dealing with someone that did have options. Or maybe this is someone that has options, but they're not engaging in these options. Why is the Knight of Wands there? Look, can't make it up. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. Somebody in your energy is no longer I guess, back and forth. Now, for some of you, like I said, this could very well be the parent of your child. If you have a child, I don't have any kids. So some of you have kids, and that message is for you. Some of you, your parent that you co-parent with, if you're not currently with them and you're single that way, this person may be matching your energy right now and wanting to come back around towards you. But for others of you who are just as childless as me, shout out to my rich aunties and uncles. I am getting an energy here that some of you, but even if you don't want to be with your baby father, baby mother, whoever I'm talking to, or ex-wife, ex-husband, this energy could still apply. Some of you have someone in your external energy who is also going through the exact same thing as you. This person is either closing out a cycle with a Knight of Wands, or this person is not dating. Like, they're not back and forth. And it's because this person has gone through some form of a rebirth that has led them down a path of being in this energy. Now, funny enough, we got the High Priestess and the Magician, as well as the Emperor and the Empress. Some of y'all have a counterpart or something like that that's in your energy. Now, you could be trying to manifest an offer from this person, but others of you, you could be waiting to meet someone or align with someone that you can offer something to. Especially if I'm talking to a masculine. Some of you guys are in this energy. Why is this message relevant for my singles? Some of y'all have a past life with this person. Why is this message relevant for my singles? Eight of Wands. Something's about to move forward. Yeah, if you've been on a break with someone, this person may be coming back around to talk to you. So if there's somebody that you haven't been talking to, yes, look. Could be a Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Virgo. If there's somebody that you haven't been talking to, this person could be trying to come back around towards you. Cancer, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, or Sag. Somebody could be talking to you after a period of not talking. What else? Why is this relevant, though, for my collective? But for others of you, I'm getting like there's going to be movement forward that comes in after a period of, again, healing. But yes. Like, some of y'all are either about to put yourself back out there when it comes to dating, or somebody's about to take a risk on you. Aquarius, Aries is coming up as well. Yes. For some of you, and this isn't for all of you, I don't know if this is your baby mother, father, whatever it is, or again, like someone that you already know or someone that you don't know, but somebody could be about to express their feelings towards you, singles, or this is you. Some of you have someone in your energy that you have feelings for, or you're just ready to explore the unknown. Like, you're ready to meet new people, ready to date new people. If you're in this energy, I feel like you're closer to love than you think. Some of y'all are closer to love than you think. But for others of you, and I mean, it's not even for others of you, everybody that I'm talking to that's a single, you're closer to love than you think. But there's either someone who you already know that has deeper feelings for you that wants to come your way. Yes, y'all. Look, somebody has been watching you. I can't make this up. For some of you, this is somebody that knows you're going through, like they've watched you go through an ending. All right, they've watched you heal from an ending. This person has been watching you be single or something like this. For others of you, this is someone that, This is someone you don't, for some of you, this is like, even though I say they're watching you be single, for some of you, this is somebody that's watching you that you don't even know like that. You could be at a distance, or this is somebody like online. This is somebody that you don't talk to every day, or like there's something about there being distance. Like somebody might have to travel to another person to talk to them. Doesn't have to be long distance per se, but somebody, I feel like there's distance between you and the person that is, I don't know who's going to offer something, because you have the Emperor outside of you. I feel like you and this person are very balanced within your masculine and feminine energies. However, I feel like both of you could have grown content with being single, whoever I'm talking to. I'm not going to lie, for my singles, didn't I say, I just said that some of you guys are high priestess and high priest. Some of y'all are going to end up with someone just like you. Like, you're not going to end up with somebody that you've been, that's been like dating, like serial dating, or like who's had some sort of issue with like being on their own. Some of y'all not ending up with somebody like that. Some of you are definitely ending up with someone who's just like you, like who has been single, even if it's like the co-parent of your child. This is somebody that has been single, has been healing, has been working on themselves, or is in this energy at this time. Like this person is not dating. Yep. Especially if you're not dating. If you're not dating, somebody else is not dating. They're just healing and alchemizing and manifesting. What's the challenge here? Biggest challenge for my singles though. Somebody might be about to shoot your shot at you. Or shoot your shot. Some of y'all shooting shots. But somebody else could be shooting their shot at you, collective. What's the challenge here for the collective? Two of Swords. But some of y'all closed off. Yeah, some of you guys are closed off. You don't know where to go, or you don't know where to put your energy. If you're anything like me, some of you have gotten so comfortable with being on your own that you're like trying to figure out whether you even want a relationship. Yeah. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sag. Some of you guys don't know if you want to wait for love, or whether you actually do want to be with the person that's closest to you, or like who's in your energy. All right, because like I said, some of y'all know this person. Yeah. I'm also getting too, like some of you could feel very dedicated to your family or your career right now as well. So there's like a fear here when it comes to putting your energy into love. Like maybe you feel like if you start investing in a relationship, it'll throw you off. All right. Or this is a challenge. Like that thought pattern is a challenge. For those of you that don't want to be with your baby father, baby mother, I feel like some of you also know, like, if you move forward, the person you co-parent with, especially if they're not healing and, like I said, on the same page as you, some of you may know that your ex may have concerns about you moving forward. Yeah, like somebody may feel like they want you to stay bound to the relationship that you're in, or focused on your family. But some of you guys are ready to date, or some of you guys are ready to offer love to someone. What's the advice here for my singles? Advice here for my singles. Queen of Wands. Some of you guys are Aries, Leo, or Sag. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Some of you guys are being told to put less focus on work and more focus on self-love and getting in your heart space. All right, because I feel like you're aligning with somebody. Yes, look at you. You are the Empress. Whoever I'm talking to, you're either dealing with an Empress or you are the Empress. You have to break out of the part of yourself that's guarded, collective, whoever I'm talking to. Some of you guys are meant to be a bit more emotionally available. There is some work that you have to do. That's that devil energy. with that shadow work. Some of you guys, your past life energy is tied to your literal family, your south node, or again, an ex-partner of yours. Some of you may know that like your family is someone that you're codependent on, or like your, I'd even say your friend group. Like some of you are codependent on something, and you know that in order for you to be in a happy relationship, there's something that you're going to have to detach from. And it could be a family dynamic. It could be your child's parent. It could be a certain job, friend group. It could be a way of thinking. It has nothing to do with physically being around anybody. It could be a way of thinking. What's more advice for the collective in this reading? This reading was actually very accurate. I can resonate. I wonder who this is, though. Because honestly, I'm not going to lie. I'm like, is this me? I'm like, am I pulling my energy for outside energy? For some of you, the outside energy, yeah, you and whoever's energy that is on the outside, there's a very spiritual energy coming off of you and whoever it is that is around you right now. If this is somebody that you've considered being with, or if this is your ex-partner, you and your ex could be on the same wave. Like you both could be healing and both focused on your spiritual growth and both focused on business stuff or whatever it is. Or there's somebody in your energy like that. More advice for my collective. Four of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Why is that the advice? For some of you, you could still definitely be also stuck on or hurt about some sort of disappointing situation you've experienced in the past. You're going to have to change your perspective. Some of you could be a bit jaded, okay? When it comes to love, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces or Aquarius, Leo. Some of you guys are a bit jaded, but I feel like your guides are like, stay optimistic. Yeah, because I feel like the person you're going to end up with is like an earth angel. All right. Whoever you end up with is going to be an earth angel. Even if it is an ex-partner, this is somebody that is very angelic and healing in nature. Like by nature. Naturally. So I wouldn't stress out. All right. I wouldn't stress out about that. For some of you, the person that you may end up being with, who's coming off on this outside energy, this could be somebody that is like an acquaintance. All right. You have an acquaintance in your energy. Messages for... I'm also getting too, this is a side note, and this isn't for everybody, but with that Devil and the Ten of Cups too, besides you just being possibly, what do you call it, attached to a group of people, your family, your friends, your business, right? Besides you being attached to people that way and being concerned about how a connection would affect that, some of you are also afraid to have kids. Yeah. That's a side note, and that's a message for me. Some of y'all are afraid to have kids. Now, I'm not against having kids because I love a child, okay? But even when I'm like, hey, rich aunties and uncles, like, that's a lifestyle. That's a lifestyle, and I've chosen that lifestyle because it just felt, you know, it's what I need. It's what I need right now. So I don't know whether some of you guys are also like concerned about kids. Some of you already have kids and you're like, I don't want no more, right? But others of you, you don't have kids and you're like, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Like, you know that if you get into a commitment, especially if you've been celibate, that's my biggest fear. For those of you that have been celibate, you know that if you were to sleep with someone, you're getting pregnant, like straight up. You're probably going to get pregnant. So, I don't know. Somebody, you could be concerned about that. Somebody isn't concerned. Somebody's like, that's what I want. Others of you, somebody resonates with that. You might be like, I don't know if I'm ready for that right now. And I feel like your guides are like, we need you to work on that fear because that fear is what's keeping you from opening up to people. I'm cracking up. And it could come from a past life, or it could come from, you know, your upbringing. Maybe you felt like You saw parents that didn't get the help that they needed, even if they were married and happy. It's like, well, probably not happy, but I mean, they could have been happy. But like, even with the parents that have been together who were co-parenting, but they didn't get enough assistance from their co-parent, or, you know, they felt like their life was taken away after having kids, something like that. Some of you guys are concerned about that. Not everybody, but some of you are concerned about that. And you're like, I'd rather just focus on myself to avoid those challenges. All right. Even if there's potential to meet someone you love, you're like, no, no, none of that. None of that. Your guides are saying trust. It says, I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. But I feel like you need to have faith. Some of y'all need to work on your faith in regards to love or connecting with others, because you've been manifesting this. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Some of y'all have been manifesting a partner like you. Others of you have been growing and manifesting in a business. And I feel like your guides are letting you know, like, you can trust your vision. You can trust whatever you've been trying to manifest. Yeah. But you're going to have courage when it comes to receiving this. It says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Yeah, like, what's your fear? Are you afraid of dating? Are you afraid of meeting, you know, someone that you actually could have a strong connection with? Are you afraid of having a child? Are you afraid of, you know, slowing down on business? And not slowing down like you're not making money, but slowing down when it comes to how committed you are. Because I'm not going to lie, my business is my baby. My business is my baby. That's why I'm always here. That's why I'm always invested in it. This is why I've taken so much time to invest in it. Right? This is why I haven't invested in love, because I've been invested in this. So some of you guys are going to have to break out of that pattern. Me included. Especially if you are very business focused. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And you know what? It's funny too, because I feel like with this card coming out, some of us that do own businesses, some of us that do pour into ourselves a lot, it's not that you don't think that you have value, but for a lot of you, the things that you build for yourself is what you feel are tied to your value. Which isn't a negative thing, but I feel like your material world and how you show up in the 3D is only a small portion of what makes you lovable. A small portion. A lot of you, the things that people want out of you have more to do with how you nurture them or love them or lead the way, or, you know, the conversations you have, your hobbies, the things that you do when no one's around. Like, I feel like people want to get to know you and the gifts that your soul possess rather than your physical reality. And some of you have put a lot of weight on what it is you've built for yourself, but your guides are like, you don't have to have a lot to be loved. You don't have to have a lot to be loved. You just have to be secure within yourself. Bottom of the deck, you got fear. It says, I realize that I'm testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Yeah, because some of you guys are afraid to love. Some of you guys are afraid to be in a long-term commitment again, or for the first time. Some of y'all have never, ever been in a long-term commitment. I'm getting like, some of you have ran from love. All right. And you may have ended up on a path of healing, which is wonderful. But I am getting a vibe here that like some of you are super comfortable with being on your own. And that's a good place to start when it comes to dating. But it isn't conducive to dating. So you're going to have to work on being more of a team player. Yes. All right. Some of you guys have to work on being more of a team player. Let's get a self-care oracle. I like this reading. For those of you that are single, you can resonate. You would resonate, right? If you're single, I would hope you do. This was probably the reading that has made the most sense to me. Messages for my single singles, self-care messages for single singles. Intuition, period. Some of you guys are 28 years old. Some of you are born in October. You could be a Scorpio or a Libra. For some of you, your self-care is tapping into that intuition. Some of y'all who I'm talking to, you really are a high priestess or a high priest. Like some of you either work in a spiritual field, you are an artist of some sort, or you're very focused on your healing. Bottom of the deck, you have alone time. Number 2. Could be talking to a Pisces or an Aquarius. Some of you are your self-care right now. Before you move into this nurturing state, you're open to people, or you are open to people right now. Before you move into this state of being fully open, you need some time to kind of tune into your intuition just to make sure and secure yourself when it comes to how you move forward in love. Because I feel like some of you guys are ready, but you just need one more second to figure out if you can, trust yourself. Love Oracle. Wow, that came out so quick. You got rest and relaxation is essential. 42. Somebody could be 42. Somebody could also be born in June. Could be talking to a Cancer or a Gemini. It says rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. Some of you, you're taking a break right now, but look in the back. How that man's back there. I feel like the person that you're going to be with, if you're a feminine, okay, this could be for a masculine too. But I feel like for those of you specifically, if you're a feminine, there's a masculine that already has seen you, or who's already watching you, or who's already interested, and you're just relaxing. For others of you, you're a masculine, you may already know who you like. Or you need to know that the feminine that you want to be with is, and it doesn't matter about gender, it's energy, but for those of you that are masculines that are like looking for love, or you're like working on yourself right now, like you're looking for a partner to give to, the person that you want to deal with is in a healing phase. This person is not talking to anybody. This person's also healing. And I feel like you both are just taking a break from like dating. I really get that. Some of y'all are going to end up with somebody just like you, and I love that. Bottom of the deck, you also have 16. Love 16. It's a 7. So a Cancer or, what's the name? Cancer or Leo may be significant. It's funny too, because 42 is a 6. Then you have 7. So I feel like there's like a slow progression. So for some of y'all, I always say that like the 1 could be significant. So for some of you, you could be dealing with someone where there's a 1-year age difference. You could be about to meet this person in a month, a week, a day, a year. For some of you, it's going to take you like a year to get in alignment with the person that you're supposed to be with, or something about 1. This could be the 1. All right. This could be the 1. But you have love is all around you at the bottom of the deck. It says there is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. All right. So some of you also need to recognize how much love surrounds you. Look at this under that. And look, it's 24. You got 42 and 24. Wow. I'm going to put that angel number up. Focus on love. Look for the good in everyone. Yeah, some of you guys are getting into a space where you're more open to love, or open to love again, which is really positive. Let's read these messages. So this says rest. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. It says you are at your best when all aspects of your life are balanced. Love yourself and the people in your life enough to create an environment where everyone has the opportunity to take care of their needs. You are at your best and able to fully appreciate all that life offers when you are well rested. When you are under a lot of stress, your muscles respond and become tense. Be aware of what stress feels like for you and implement some relaxation techniques to keep things from escalating. I'm sorry about how I sound. I feel crazy. It says your ability to calm down and relax will improve with practice. It is important to recognize and address your needs. Do not wait until you are completely depleted before you stop for rejuvenation. All right. Don't burn yourself out, y'all. Some of you guys, especially if you're a business owner, don't burn yourself out. Or if you're working very hard, even if you have a 9 to 5, try to chill out and relax on occasion. It says make relaxation a part of your day. Give your mind and muscles a much needed rest. Yes. All right. So some of you guys definitely need to relax. Whatever that is for you, could just be sleeping. All right. Some of you need a day to just sleep for real. And that's definitely relatable. I try to sleep on the weekends. I try to sleep on the weekends if I need the time to relax. But some of y'all need to sleep, like really sleep. Or have a regular sleep routine, which would be beneficial for sure. And I'm sure you already do. Like I have one too, but I could definitely end up working all hours into the night. So I try not to stay up pulling cards and stuff like that, but can't control my guides. Can't control my guides. So 16 also says love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. It says, look around and recognize that love is showing itself to you, always. It comes in the smile on a stranger's face, simple acts of kindness, and the warm sun in a blue sky. Life is wonderful. How lucky you are to be so loved. Aw, how lucky you are. Yes, you are very loved. It says, if you feel you need a little more love, look around you. Take in all that is happening. Look at all, look at all, everything. Look, typo. Look at all, everything you have achieved. It wants to say, look at everything you've achieved. Feel love from family, neighbors, friends, your coworkers, pets, or animals in nature. Can you feel the love? Look, can you feel the love tonight? Somebody got Lion King love. It says, think about the love in your life that you may not have noticed. Love comes in diverse shapes and varieties. Know who and what you love and who and what loves you in return. That's what I'm saying. Some of y'all, somebody loves you. Somebody already been showing you they love you, or somebody loves you. I don't know, y'all. Somebody either has already shown you that they love you, told you that they love you. This could be the person outside of you that you're going to end up being in a relationship with. Or some of you need to pay attention to the people that want to pour into you just as much as you want to pour into them. All right? Because that's the type of love that you're looking for. You've already done the unrequited thing. You've already done the codependent thing. Now you're in a space where you want to find a healthier love. And we love that for you. Let's get a manifestation mantra when it comes to love. Universe has my back. Oneness is my true nature. Wow. Some of y'all need to know that being one with yourself, the planet, and others is your nature. So again, if you haven't been mixing and mingling just yet, I feel like your guides are letting you know you are whole within yourself. Therefore, you are ready to meet new people. All right, you're ready to meet people. If you didn't feel that way prior, I feel like you are ready now. Especially if you have done a lot of work on healing and being single and things like that. Especially if you've been single for a while. So, and again, you don't have to, because I know some people slip up in between. And I'm not going to lie, like I said, I've been hit on in the process of being single these past 4 years. Have I entertained it? Not fully. Not fully. I don't really entertain people, but some of you probably have. And if you have, then that's okay. Some of you may have even felt like you needed to heal from those people, right? Like maybe those people have stirred up emotions. You thought it was going to go somewhere, it didn't, stuff like that. You may still be healing from that. But for those of you that have been completely single, you're ready. You're ready. Bottom of the deck, you have, I honor how I want to feel. Yes. And you also need to know, you're ready. And you also need to anticipate what it is that you want. You need to start acting in the energy of what you want rather than what you've been through. So if you're ready for love and you're open to love, be open. Be friendly, be available. If somebody asks you out, go on a date. If somebody wants to hang out with you, go on a date. If you want to date someone, if you see someone you like, tell that person, like, hey, I want to go on a date with you. If you are, I don't know, like, flirt more, do what you feel you need to do to connect with others. Because it's not like, when I give you guys advice on love, I really aim to help people get on their highest path, but I'm also somebody that has had experience in a long-term relationship. So even with me having, like, negative experiences in love, I understand what commitment looks like or how to be committed. And I feel like a lot of you guys are also those type of people that have recognized, like, what it means to be committed for you, and what you choose to commit to. That's why I said your commitment is being tested. Some of you guys are really being tested. Your guys are like, what is commitment for you? How does commitment feel to you? What do you want to commit yourself to? Are you committing yourself to drama and players and inconsistency, or are you committing yourself to discipline, healing and self-love? If you've been doing that, I feel like you're ready. And I feel like the love is closer than you think. Like I said, a day away, a week away, a month away, a year away. Some of y'all are very close. Some of you are very close. And I'm not trying to be dramatic, but some of y'all about to end up in a commitment. For some of y'all, you're so close because it's your ex. It's your person you co-parent with. That's your person. But for others of you who don't want to be with your child's parent, it's somebody that could be in your energy. Either this person's already watching you, has met you, is friends, I guess, acquaintances with you, or it's just someone that you are going to meet. All right? So that is all that I have for the collective that are single. Thank you so much for watching with me. You should be proud of yourself for being single. Um, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'm going to include a bunch of songs at the bottom. Love songs, probably something a little bit more lovey. Single people songs too, but really love songs. And songs that'll help us manifest love, right? Healthy love. Let me put some songs that'll help us manifest healthy love. I love this, okay? I'm putting it at the bottom. And that's it. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.